Hi Cancer, this is your January mid-month tarot reading. I do 3 separate spreads in my mid-month readings. We'll have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love in an existing relationship or marriage, and then I'll finish with love from the past, aka the X spread. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is on new love in the second half of January. We have the Three of Cups clarified by the Knight of Cups. We have the Ace of Wands clarified by the King of Wands. We also have the Sun. In the potential outcome, we have the Lovers with the Chariot and the Fool, and we also have the Six of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or a fellow water sign. Not a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. I usually go with a King or a Queen or both if one or both show up. And we got this King of Wands right there where the candle is. The King of Wands is clarifying the Ace of Wands. So, so it could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or somebody with a lot of fire in their chart, or they're just somebody who is very fiery, very passionate, somebody who is a leader, somebody who's got the initiative. And you already know this person. It's not your ex, it's somebody from your past. The Six of Cups on the bottom of the deck, this is a card of a soulmate connection, and at the same time, it's a card of somebody from your past. I don't think that's your ex. Doesn't feel like it. It's somebody perhaps you lost touch with, or perhaps you were never single when they were, and the other way around. But at some point during the second half of January, both of you will be single and available. That's what it feels like. The Three of Cups, the first card that came out, it could be some kind of a reunion, literally a reunion. And you'll see this person, they'll see you, and you'll be like, oh wow, look at you. You look great. Oh, you look great too. So what you've been up to? Oh, you know, you get the idea. The Three of Cups could also be some kind of an event, party, gathering, concert, show, game, what have you. So you may either run into this person if you're going there by yourself, or with friends, or with your extended family, right? Or they may reach out to you out of the blue and invite you. You know, Mercury retrograde is going to be over during the second half of January, but there's also a post-shadow period. So perhaps this person was going through some pictures, or if you were still connected on social media, they were reminiscing about the past. They were scrolling through their friend list and they saw you and they thought, why don't I reach out to Cancer and see what they've been up to? Either way, the Three of Cups is clarified by the Knight of Cups. So that event or that reunion will be the launching point for the two of you. It's going to get really, really romantic. The Knight of Cups, by the way, could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, but the Knight of Cups is the most romantic knight out of all 4 knights. The Knight of Cups is often referred to as the knight in the shining armor, Prince Charming, all that good stuff. Then we have that Ace of Wands with the King of Wands. So yes, it's a new beginning with either a fire sign, or somebody with fire in their chart, or somebody who is really passionate about you. Right? The Sun in the middle, by the way, it's a Leo card if this person is a Leo. It makes total sense. The Fool right next to the deck. Let me jump the gun real quick for just a second. The Fool could be an Aries you're dealing with, right? But yeah, the Sun is also the happiest card in the deck. The Sun always talks about joy, success, happiness, feeling on top of the world. So this feels like a really happy reunion. Either way, if it's not intentional, it is still a very happy reunion, because with the Three of Cups, people are celebrating, and the Sun is the happiest card in the deck. In the potential outcome, we have the Lovers with the Chariot and the Fool. Every single card in the potential outcome is a major arcana card. You are there, the Chariot in the middle, that is your major arcana card, Cancer, and it's always a good sign to have your own card in your own reading. Right? It always is, especially your major arcana card. The Lovers to the left from the Chariot could be a Gemini you're dealing with, or somebody with Gemini in their chart. The Lovers is also a card of a choice. So you will have a choice as to what you want to do with this. Free will is always at play. But at the same time, in my opinion, Cancer, the Lovers is the best card when it comes to the actual love connection between two people. It's a card of a soulmate connection, just like the Six of Cups, by the way. It's also a card of a twin flame connection, if you believe in twin flames. And the Lovers could simply turn out to be the love of your life. Yeah, this card can be interpreted as the love of your life card. Then we have the Fool that we briefly talked about. Could be an Aries you're dealing with. But the Fool is also a card of taking a leap of faith. Just going for it. Not even thinking twice. The Chariot, besides being your card, it's also a card of moving forward and not looking back. All right, so I think you will have a choice either way. And again, like I said, this feels like a very happy reunion. If you guys decide to go your separate ways after this reunion, you will still feel really good about it. But for most of you, I think you will give it a shot. Hence, all those cards in the potential outcome. Hence, you are in your own potential outcome. But you will just have to make a choice with the Lover's card, to take that leap of faith, to take the risk. But let's be honest. Every single relationship we enter is taking a risk. Every single one of them. It's just a matter of a 95% of a risk, or 5% of a risk, or anywhere in between. All right, this looks very promising. I like it. I really like it, Cancer. Really happy for you. Congratulations. Cancer, if you'd like to see the extended for this new love spread, the link is in the description box down below. In the extended, I'll do a couple or more spreads, perhaps 3 spreads. We'll see how it plays out. We'll definitely take a look at what to expect between you and this person moving forward, and we'll get you an advice for this whole situation. Cancer, if you are already married, or if you're in a relationship, this spread is for you. We have the 6 of Cups, the Chariot clarified by the 5 of Cups, we have the Hermit, and we have the 8 of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Virgo. What is it about the past for you this week? Mercury retrograde is pretty much over, right? Well, there is a post-shadow period, right? We start off with the 6 of Cups. I don't know if you watched the new love spreads right prior to this spread, but you were dealing with somebody from the past, right? But the first spread felt very happy. And I'm just going to be very honest here. This does not feel happy. This feels like winter blues. Yeah, this is like a trip down memory lane. The 6 of Cups is a card of a soulmate connection, but it's also a card of the past, right? Then we have the Chariot clarified by the 5 of Cups. The Chariot is your major arcana card. It's also a card of travel. Perhaps you're going somewhere where you grew up or where the two of you met. But as I was clarifying the Chariot, I asked how will Cancer feel about this, and the 5 of Cups showed up. The 5 of Cups is not a happy card, Cancer. This card has always to do with the past, right? This card is thinking about the past, grieving the past, regretting the past. The Hermit, right next to the deck, could be a Virgo you're dealing with, but the Hermit is a card of isolation. It's a card of thinking about something, going within, going through some kind of a soul searching. The 8 of Swords on the bottom of the deck. This is a card of somebody who is stuck, trapped in their own thoughts. So I don't know what's triggering this, Cancer. For some of you, like I said, it's literally winter blues. Perhaps you're stuck somewhere and it's snowing outside and you can't get out of the house, or it's raining outside like it is out here where I am. It's been raining nonstop for a couple of weeks. It's just, I think it'll pass. It'll pass, Cancer. Cheer up. Cheer up. This spread is for those who are in a relationship or who are married. You have your family. You have your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your significant other. But most of these cards, there's just one person in them. The Chariot, there's just one person running that Chariot. There's one person in the 5 of Cups, there's one person in the Hermit, and there's one person in the 8 of Swords, right? There's 2 people in the 6 of Cups. But in this case, I think it's just you thinking about the past or the way things used to be or something like that. So hopefully it's not going to occupy your mind for too long. It will pass. Spring will be upon us, and then summer will come along. Cheer up, Cancer. All right? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Cancer, in the second half of January. Keep in mind, it could be somebody from a couple of months ago, a year ago, or a couple of years ago, so it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We have the 9 of Pentacles, clarified by the King of Swords. We have the 3 of Wands, clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. We also have the Chariot and the Knight of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. We also have Cancer, you, and the Sagittarius. I usually go with a king or a queen, or both, if one or both of them show up. So you got this King of Swords all the way to your left, clarifying the 9 of Pentacles. So it could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or somebody with a lot of air in their chart. And it feels like they just accomplished something in their life, right? They reached some kind of a status, or they made a lot of money. It's like they got their shit together, right? Because the King of Swords is clarifying the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is a card of somebody who is self-sufficient, independent, somebody who is, financially abundant, financially stable. The Knight of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, perhaps they just made a lot of money with that Knight of Pentacles. Or this is them coming towards you with that Knight of Pentacles. To be fair to this King of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles is the most serious, the most grounded, the most long-term knight out of all four knights. So when they're coming in with a serious offer. Actually, when they're coming back, right? The Three of Wands, the next card after the Nine of Pentacles, is a card of somebody who made up their mind, somebody who made a decision, and the Wheel of Fortune is what they made up their mind about. They want to restart a cycle with you, with that Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is a start, or in this case, a restart of a cycle. We have you here, the Chariot. That's your major arcana card. That's you. And it's always a good sign to have your own major arcana card in your own reading. And since this card came out last, I think you'll have a decision to make. Right? You will have a decision to make, Cancer, about this King of Swords and their offer. I think they mean business. I think they do. It's going to be up to you. I deliberately did not clarify the Chariot, your card. I think you will have to decide what you want to do. All right? But again, the offer is serious. The offer is legit. Long term. All right? So that's what I have for you, Cancer, for this reading for the second half of January. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Cancer, have an amazing the rest of January.